feel the hot wind on my shoulder and the touch of a world that is older. I hit the switch and check the number. I leave it on and then I slumber. I hear the rhythm ringing through it. Flamenco guitar and cumbia music. I hear the talking of the DJ. Let's have a listen. What does he say? I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. Go! I dial it in and tune the station and talk about the Iraq invasion. I understand just a little. No complaining, it's a riddle. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I wish I was in Tijuana, sipping back an ice cold Caguama. I take requests on the telephone. I'm on a wavelength. I feel the hot wind on my shoulder. I dial it in from south of the border. I hear the talking of the DJ. Let's try to figure out what does he say. I'm on a Mexican radio. 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 Radio, 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 radio,
Mexico.
I like Mexico. How's everybody doing this morning? I thought I'd do a quick one. No, there I am. I just got a quick glimpse at Whatcast. The guy that likes to troll all the flat earthers. Pretty funny. And they're bringing in these, white swans, supposedly. They're not going and causing effect neither. So, like, they don't take, for instance, they give you the longitude, latitude, distance to the horizon, so on and so forth. And actually the tides for the day, and they're always doing it over water. It's really funny. So they're trying to embarrass people real quick on this show. They did I'll show you guys. It's called trolling is what he calls it. It's a weird little thing. But I wanted to share Eric DeVay's latest little space debacle thing. But I'll show you Whatcast right quick. Where are we at? Whatcast? Trolling Platter Sunday night. So this is how they spend their Sunday nights. This is Max and all of them. It's pretty funny. It just popped up in my feed. I wonder why. Let's see if I can find the part where they're using their observations and stuff. And they said he challenged Caleb to a debate. See if I can clear that up.
Right, hopefully I'll sound okay today. I don't know.
No, you don't.
Let's do this.
Oh, not level? So when you
Orange.
set up plumb, does that give you level?
No, when you set
No?
up plumb, it gives you horizontal.
Oh,
Because
is
it's 90
horizontal not?
This is basic arguments.
Yeah, you guys
24
don't
hours.
understand
You need to
that
take one
time
day.
and distance is based off of 360
Look at this.
degrees, which is a circle at 160.
Look.
So this is
man.
how they do it. They'll
But I'm
jump in. But I wouldn't let them go that far. If they
can fit
pull up
into
the
a
observation, I would challenge them to where it was, your, swells, tides, all that shit. That way you get all the factors in. It's not Earth curve, but they're jumping on it like it's Earth curve and shit. Hey, Mr. Bird, AC Lightning, D-Man, Kimray, and Santero. Yeah, I want to go on the show. And matter of fact, I'm challenging Whatcast to come over and we'll do some Black Swan observations, and you can explain them to me. Sorry. Anyways, enough of the trolls. Let's see. Where was the observation I saw them pull up earlier? Oh, they're using Walter Bislin's too. They got his curve calculator out. Yeah. They wouldn't stand a chance over here. I know. I wouldn't get involved with it though. Guys out just trolling for clicks, dude. Not showing facts. So if you guys want to, I'll leave this link in chat. Go over and tell them to come over here because he makes shows about me all the time. And leave him a message. Tell him that I'll be more than welcome to host him on my show. I don't mind Globers that much. I like to embarrass them in public. You can even restream it again. Yeah. And I'll give a link for the show if you guys want to come up. I'm going to be on for the next half hour anyway. So I am bored this morning. I got to go babysit the grandkids here soon, though. And they love me because I'm grandpa. Where are you at? There it is. Demon, you didn't have to retract that message, did you? Post a link in there. Yep, there it is. I put it in there twice. Damn it. So, yeah, I would love him to come over to my stream. You know what I'm saying? That would be fun. Hey, D-Man.
What's going on, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool.
Yeah, what do you think? I'm inviting this guy over. They like to use the Black Swan, so. In the Walter Bislin curve calculator. That'd be fun.
I don't know. Those people are painful to listen to.
Yeah, they are. What's Cass? He's got a nice voice as it goes. But, Deplorable's coming. He wants to join now. He wants to finish up his other Black Swan observation he got. Hey, Deplorable, how you doing this morning? How's life in the satellite business? He's here, supposedly.
Satellite business. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this evening actually is 20 to 6 here. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Good. You do work in the satellite industry, right?
I do.
What do you do in the satellite industry?
You put them on houses?
Well, go ahead.
I just wondered if you had that observation you said you were going to do the other day. That
do you want an observation? Oh shit! I'll go get tons of them. How many do you want, dude? And you're going to tell me it's all refracted too. I already know what you're going to do. So
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. But when I came on the other day, you said you had a 36-mile observation that you were going to do later that day, and you
36 miles, dude. They're up to 700. Where have you been?
Miles.
Pull it up, then, D-man. Let's have a look at it.
Where have you been? Why ain't you already looking this stuff up already? Why are you making us do it? Why don't you do it? Get out there and see the observations for yourself.
Pull it up.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at it.
Hey,
that's right. So you're arguing something with people that you don't look up anything that you're going to argue about.
Yeah.
Pull it up. It's your claim, not mine. You produce it.
Not my claim. This is actually an observation Pablo's dog made. It's a 45 foot above sea level. He has a tower at 36 miles away. This is literally documented. Okay.
So come on, show it.
What?
Show it.
Show it? I've shown it on here a dozen times, dude, man.
Well, I'm asking.
I do this show daily almost.
Where have you been for the last 10 years?
I know.
Where's this 700-mile observation? Do you know?
D-man, you got it laying around?
I don't. I'm on the phone on location.
Okay.
It's
Who did it?
It's Wales. It's Wales.
Who did it? I'll look it up now.
Shut up for a second so I can tell them. It's Wales to France, 700 miles.
Ah, yeah, that's a load of shit.
Is it?
Yeah, because I live in Wales.
And This is an independent photographer that took this picture, dude.
Yeah. And it's a load of shit.
Okay, sure. Oh God! All you have is that's a load of shit.
Yeah.
Well, can you show me the? Can you
you're
show
arguing
me the
points that you haven't looked up anything for? So
no.
I've seen that post supposedly Snowden to France, and it's a load of shit.
You guys are supposed to be on the cusp of information.
How come you got a picture of the French Alps from 700?
Why aren't you pulling them up and showing us where we're all wrong?
Yeah, nonsense.
You're the ones. I'm only asking Roger for the claim he made the other day.
I didn't make a claim, dude. It's not my video. It's a Taboo Conspiracy and Pablo's dog.
Oh, do you want me to go back where you said you had the observation?
I do have it. All I got to do is go to his webpage, dude. Holy crap.
All I got to do is go back through your videos when I came up the other day and you said you were going to produce it.
Dude, I'm not saying I want. I'm going to go get Taboo right now if you want him. Good God.
I'll wait.
Sure. You think I have a problem with that?
No, I hope you don't.
No, and I want to hear your rebuttal to it. You can tell me why you would be able to get a video from 36 miles away of a tower. You got an explanation for it?
Let's see it.
Let's see what? You're going to see it in a minute.
Button?
Why haven't you seen it already?
Yeah. Dude, you're not paying. You've been out of this.
You're not paying attention to the things that you come out here to dispel.
It's not my job to do your research.
Oh, it's not your job to look, huh?
No, it's not my job to.
You see what you want to see. That's why.
If you've got a point, make it. If you haven't, just say
I did make my point. You don't research anything. You come out to argue points and you have no clue what you're arguing about.
So where's this 700-mile observation then?
Why don't you look it up? Wales to France, 700 miles.
Yeah, we're not here to do your research for you.
I'm not. Go and look it up. You should be the first person that would want to see it to show us that we're all wrong.
Claims made without evidence can be dismissed without evidence, and you have no evidence. Pull it up.
I'm getting Taboos up right now, dude. Hey, watch. Yeah, you need to relax, dude. Take a pill. Jesus Christ.
Hasn't even
and you know the Earth isn't a sphere already, dude. You got all kinds of problems with it to start with, even with cosmology alone.
Come out to make arguments and doesn't know what he's arguing about.
No, that's your job, D-Man.
No, it's not my job, dude.
No, we don't have a job, dude. I do a show.
I have a real job. I don't sit on the internet all day.
No.
And whack off the space.
What do you do for ESA again?
I don't do anything for ESA.
Who do you work
I told you before.
Who do you work for? What's your credential?
I'm not
I get the trolls that tell me this stuff all the time. Yeah, I'll tell you what I do for a living.
We know what you do for a living. You make sandwiches.
Airline pilots I run across on the internet.
I've also worked in telecommunications too.
I don't believe that.
You don't? I worked for Northern Telecom. I've worked for Level 3, and I've worked for AT&T before. Okay.
As what? A cable monkey?
No, not a cable monkey. I installed fiber optic phone switches.
You don't know what a fiber optic switch does.
You don't know what a fiber optic switch does?
No, you don't.
I don't. It transfers data, dude, through fiber optics. Please tell me the technical term for it, please, quick. And how long have you been in the fiber optic industry? My brother splices fiber optics for a living. That's what he does.
Pardon?
He splices fiber optic cables that get broken. That's what my brother's a tech. So
yeah, that's not you.
My dad was an electronic engineer. He went to the Navy and he taught me everything he knew about communications work. I've done phone work for longer than that. But anyways, only thing I've ever done is flip burgers, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, it's not. That's one of the first jobs I had.
Oh, no, sorry, you've cleaned floors as well, haven't you?
I've done floor work, like polishing floors, like marble, granite, terrazzo. Yeah, I've done all kinds of. I've done floor installations. I've done carpentry work. What else do you want to know?
You've done carpentry.
I'm not hiding my identity, dude. You are. You're telling me you're in the satellite industry, but you won't tell me what you do.
You know how many satellite industry people we run into on Facebook and all these other places. You know how many scientists I've spoken with that say
I have no idea.
Beyond
Facebook scientists and Facebook airline pilots and Facebook. Yeah.
So what degree do you have? deplorable?
I've got 3.
What is it? Give me all 3 of them. Are they bachelor degrees? Are they doctorates? What are they?
Yeah, they're all bachelor's degrees.
Okay, they're simple. All right. 2 years in a community college. All right, I'm with you so far.
No.
Well, where'd you go to school then?
So you don't know what a bachelor's degree is?
Yeah, I do. I know what a bachelor's degree is. Yes.
Yay.
Oh,
What?
So,
Go ahead. What's your diploma?
how would
what's your
somebody go about
expertise
getting
and
a
how long have
bachelor's-
you been in the industry?
How long have I been in what industry?
Whatever industry you said you were in the satellite industry when I first met you.
In this industry, I've been in 8 years.
Well, you've been in 8 years. What do you do? It's not
Can't
top
tell you.
secret. It's not top secret, dude. None of this shit is.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, because you know, don't you?
Oh yeah, you work for the government. Okay, you're working for the government.
No, I don't work for the government. You go into Maxar and ask them what they do and see how far you get.
I already did.
Contractor. He's a contractor.
Yeah, and what did you get?
They told me they actually design satellites.
Yeah,
That's what they do.
yeah.
It's not top secret, dude.
Go ask them what they do.
Are
I
they
did.
balloon satellites?
I went in there. Ryan was
Yeah,
on
and
the
I've-
phone with me. I was
And
talking.
I've given you as much information as Maxar have, haven't I?
But I'm pretty sure if I wanted to take a tour of the plant, they would let me.
Go on then.
Sure. They don't do anything here, really. There's nobody in the building ever.
Yeah, it's 3/4 empty.
No.
Yeah, it is. I can go there right now. I'll get on the phone. I can go down the street, walk over to the building. It's like a block from me.
Go on then. I know who Maxar are. And I know what they do.
Yeah, I do too. It's just an office building basically. Here,
Yeah,
they don't do any real work here.
Yeah. Anyway, this observation that you're pulling up.
I'll be back.
See you later, D-Man. Have a good one.
Oh, he'll be here. You gonna debunk this right quick? Is that what you're gonna do? You ready?
Well, you need to start.
I
off
have a
with
couple days off for
longitude.
Christmas, and so I wanted to share with you another
Longitude and
awesome
latitude on a
flat Earth
global
observation.
grid that's on a cartoon.
This one comes
system?
from
Yeah,
our
you gonna tell me
engineer
about
friend.
that?
You were
I'll
just
run for that,
asking.
dude.
You can find
You were
the
just
original
asking
video
that
here. I've shared
Observations
his work
have
a
all
few
the
times.
details.
Well, he gives you. Pablo does this daily, dude.
You were just
Everything.
asking. You were just asking that observations have all the details. So can I have the latitude, longitude?
Yeah, you can look it up, dude. It's right here. He'll
No,
present it.
not my
He'll
job.
present
Not
it in a
my
goddamn
job.
second. Taboo
Not
is
your
thorough,
job.
dude.
He's really thorough. And you're going to say there's no curve at that longitude and latitude. That's what we can tell you next.
No,
right.
you'll claim your job.
No, he Taboo puts it all out here for you, dude. This is a thorough video. You need to relax.
There is a bit of a problem with Pablo's pans, though, isn't there?
No, there isn't. Not a one. He gives
Yeah,
you all
yeah,
the refractive indexes, all the weather, everything. Tells you what mirages are in there. No, there's nothing wrong with them. You don't understand.
Do you want to know what the big problem is?
What is it? There's no earth curve in it? Yeah.
No, there's a big problem here.
Go ahead.
Go to Google Maps.
What about it?
Go to Google Maps and look at La Conchita Beach.
What about it?
Just go to Google Maps and have a look at La Conchita Beach.
The one we're looking at now?
Yeah, go to Google Maps and look at it.
Why?
Just go to Google Maps and look at it.
Tell me
See what
why,
it is.
and I might. But he'll show you
Because-
Google Maps here in a second.
Because there's an island off La Conchita Beach.
And
Where is it in this pan?
he'll tell you where he is in a second. So
Yeah,
relax.
where's the island?
What island?
The one that's in front of La Conchita Beach.
Is he on the island? Is what you're saying?
No, why can't we see the island?
What island?
The one
We'll
in
look
front
at
of
it.
La Conchita.
But I mean, yeah, go ahead. We'll watch this. We're looking at a 36-mile observation of a tower on the opposite side of this bay.
Yeah, but where's
But-
the island that's in front of La Conchita Beach?
What has it got to do with this observation we're looking at now? He's not looking at the island.
No, you should be seeing an island. Hang on a second.
Where?
Let me put
Right
it
here
up. I'll
between
put it
here
up.
and there. No, look. He'll show you the bay here.
On my channel, including here and here. All of the links will be in the description. You can see right from the beginning from Pablo's dog's video just how clear it is with very little refraction for at least the first 20 miles. Of course, when it's very clear like this with calm water and
All right,
little
so
refraction.
where's the Earth bulge that we're supposed to be looking at, or the drop?
I'll show you now. Hang on a
No,
second.
no, explain this right here. Why can I see the far shore over there? You should not be able. It's 20 miles.
Selected.
Go ahead. I'm waiting for you to explain. Are you going to add a scene? No, we're not going to add a scene until we're done with this. Okay. Where's the island? Where's the island?
By here. See my cursor?
I don't see your cursor.
All right. Hang on a second. Do you see it now?
Yeah, I see that. What about it?
It's an island.
And
where is it?
That's not where he's looking at, dude.
It is.
No, it isn't.
It is, because he claims to be looking from over here.
We're going to go back to what I had.
This point.
Yeah, I got you. But I'll show you. He'll draw a map for what he's looking at.
So
we're going to stop sharing. I see where the island is. We'll show you where he's looking to. He's not looking to the island, dude. D-Man's still here. Hold on. Hey, D-Man.
So hang on a second.
Hold on, we're having problems. Give me a second.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, dude. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
He's claiming that he's looking at this island from across the bay. That's pretty funny.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to pull it back up again? Hang on.
We saw the island. We saw that, but I'm gonna finish my video, and you'll sit and he'll draw.
So you can point. So when he pans through this video, you can point out where the island is. Then.
What do you mean?
But when
he's not looking at the island, dude.
So where does the island go?
The island doesn't go anywhere. What are you talking about?
So it'll be in the video then.
Why?
What do you mean? Why?
Yeah, that's the question.
He shows the bay. He says, "I'm looking at La Conchita Beach," and I just showed you there's an island in front of La Conchita Beach.
He said looking at La Conchita. I've never heard him say that in any of his observations.
Oh, okay. Play it then.
I'm playing it.
That's when the globe trolls say the curvature hill blocking all of these objects disappeared, leaving everything else unaffected. It's utter nonsense, but it's all they have. It must be hard to be a globe troll.
It must be.
Here's the camera location at the University of California, Santa Barbara, parking lot 6. The coordinates are listed as well.
There you go.
The camera is approximately 45 feet above the ocean water. I like the whole video, but there are just a few things that I want to examine today. First, I want to look at this point here that is on Mesa Beach. It's only 6.5 miles away from the camera, but because of this cliff right here, it's very helpful for lining up some of the other distant objects that we see.
Oh, really?
This is what Mesa Beach looks like on the video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go.
The first thing we're going to see is traffic along the highway above Mesa Beach and to the right of it. Let's listen to a little bit of the video.
You can see the truck there on the 101 heading south. So you're seeing right down to the basically the water line. That's like 20 feet above the water down there along that area. That's pretty cool. Here comes another one up this way. Let me lock focus. Zoom in.
I don't see an island anywhere there.
I know.
I know, because there's not an island there, dude.
Well, where did it go?
Based on that alignment, the traffic along the highway has to be at least 22.7 miles away from the camera.
Google Earth.
According to Google Earth, the elevation along the highway there is around 20 feet. Based on the globe math, 141 feet should be hidden. Obviously, all that traffic should be well hidden behind the supposed Earth bulge. Yes, this footage should be impossible.
I know we are. Where is it?
Pablo's dog also pans the camera to the right, and you can still see the traffic, even up to a distance of maybe 25 miles.
Still see the traffic on the
impossible
other side of the bay.
Where's the island?
And it's not even close. But let's move on. This
There's
is
an
the
island on
Hogan
that Google
Oil
Maps at
platform.
all.
It's the furthest of the 7 platforms you'll see in the video.
He just showed Google Maps.
According to
right here.
Google Earth, Hogan platform was 17.8 miles away from the camera.
What are you talking about?
At that distance, under the globe, the horizon should be closer than a mere 8.2 miles, and 62 feet should be hidden behind the curvature. What I like about this observation is the fact that you can see water behind the platform.
Yeah.
Meaning there is absolutely zero curvature, and the footage is very clear.
It's compressed.
Let's move to the last target, which is the Mandalay Generating Station.
You're on
According to Google Earth, the Mandalay Generating Station was 36.6 miles away from the camera. The station has a base elevation of around 15 feet. This is what it looks like from the beach from a slightly different angle.
Where's the
island stack here is 214 feet tall.
Cheetah, dude.
Combined with the elevation, the very top of the stack should be around 229 feet off the water. According to the globe math, at that distance and observation height, a huge 537 feet or 164 meters should be hidden below the globe Earth horizon.
And where's the curve?
Here's another online calculator confirming the same.
Where's the curve, Nathan?
Let's watch a small clip.
Well, yeah, we actually we use the calculator all the time, dude.
Oh, there we go.
There's
platform A.
On some of that platform.
And then on the right there is Mandalay Power Generating Station there in Oxnard. It's between Ventura Harbor and
Didn't even see it.
Yep.
Didn't even see Mandalay, should you?
We go all around here.
Well behind the curve.
This video evidence is simply not possible under the globe.
You know, up over the
Flat Earth has been confirmed.
Grab
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, it pulled that over a curve. Bullshit.
I put the other one in the private for the Wales of France.
So you're not going to pull up Google Maps now?
Well, we'll do that in a minute. I'm going to get rid of you as it goes, but I'm going to do his observation.
Oh, you're going to run away?
No, I'm not running away. You're here with me, aren't you? Google Maps. You're going to show me where the island is in that?
I am. I'm trying to share it, and you're afraid to pull it up.
No, we just looked at an actual Google Maps in Pablo's observation.
So what's wrong with the Google Maps that I've got?
You already looked at it.
You're afraid of that, are you?
You already saw it.
Google Maps up yourself.
Yeah, but you haven't explained the observation while we saw the Mandalay Station.
Yeah, you shouldn't even see Mandalay Station from that. Good job.
Where's the island? Why can't we see the island?
Dude, your mic is like shit, dude. You're eating it, okay?
Yeah.
Literally.
Where's the island?
You shouldn't even see the Mandalay from that distance. I double the distance of the height of that tower. You shouldn't see it at all.
It's probably underneath all that refraction, you know.
Yeah.
What refraction? You just said there wasn't any.
There is refraction, but your definition of what refraction does and what it actually does do is completely different.
So is there refraction or isn't there?
Your understanding of it
is pull things over. It's more like diffraction, dude.
So there isn't refraction.
It's distortion.
So where's the island?
Hello, everyone. I have another great video to share with you today,
we'll get to your
and it comes from the channel Nouvelle Géographie Planétaire. I'll have a link in the description. Nouvelle Géographie Planétaire has had some fantastic long-distance videos in the past. I shared one of his videos a couple of years ago, and I do highly recommend that you subscribe to his channel.
No, this is
after I shared last week's video on the potential record long-distance video from Israel to Crete, filmed by Shimshon, I received some messages letting me know that I forgot about Nouvelle's video.
Been in that globe, dude.
Okay, I admit it. I sometimes make mistakes and miss things, but I'm very glad I re-examined Nouvelle's video because I do love this flat Earth proof. The video segment I'm going to discuss is centered on this photograph taken by Andrew Bailey, and I'll call it the Bailey photo. And I don't know anything about Andrew other than he can take some awesome photos, and in this case, a world record photo. I will include a link to the Bailey photo so that you can download it yourself. The Bailey photo was taken from the highest mountain in Wales called Yrwythfa. It has an awesome little train that takes you to the top. I just love the views there.
I hate it when we use it.
I don't know about you, but this definitely is my kind of thing.
Cog railway.
This is now officially on my bucket list. Yrwythfa has an elevation of 3,560 feet.
Above sea level.
Now, what makes the Bailey photo so amazing is that you can see the Alps that are over 700 miles away. Here is Yrwythfa, and here are the peaks. There are 8 peaks we're going to look at, starting from right to left, and please excuse my pronunciation. Jungfrau, at a distance of 701 miles. Grand Comba, 709 miles. Dent du Midi, 686 miles. Mont Blanc, 701 miles. Point Percy, 685 miles. La Tournette, 683 miles. Mage, 729 miles.
I like the way you spell Mage.
And Bar de Secret, 735 miles. Looking at the Bailey photo zoomed in, of course the naysayers are going to claim that those are clouds in the distance. And admittedly, it can be difficult to differentiate between white clouds and snow-capped mountains. But those are not clouds, and that's what I'm going to prove. On the Bailey photo, here is where you can find the 8 peaks. The Bar de Secret there on the right is 735 miles away. Absolutely amazing. It would simply take too much time to look at all 8 peaks, and so I encourage you to watch the whole video by Nouvelle. He did a great job at lining those peaks up with the Bailey photo. For us, we're going to concentrate on only one path here, Urwitva to Mont Blanc. Mont Blanc, which means the White Mountain, is the highest mountain in the Alps. Here is Google Earth's elevation profile.
Love how the elevation profile's flat.
Maybe you noticed that Google Earth got it right.
No curvature.
And that there is no curvature for the elevation profile.
Well, you want to see curvatures.
But notice how there is little elevation in between our 2 points, which gives your Urwitva at 3,560 feet a great vantage to see Mont Blanc at 15,774 feet. Here is where Mont Blanc is located in the Bailey photo. This is the same photo cropped. Compare this cropped photo of Mont Blanc with another picture of the same mountain from a distance. I don't think anyone can reasonably disagree. The Bailey photo certainly looks very close to the other actual pictures of Mont Blanc.
They're really reflective like it's ice.
But if that were the only evidence, I'd probably not share this video because it would be too debatable. For me, this is what ends the debate. It is the fact that all 8 of these peaks match up with the Bailey photo, and I encourage you to examine it yourself. But let's look at Mont Blanc more closely. This is the Google pathway to Mont Blanc from Urwitva.
I don't think he's on tonight. I think he's on tomorrow night, too.
I think you can see it much better from this angle, and it absolutely matches the Bailey photo angle. It's a definite match.
The 28th.
But all 8 of the peaks
I'm going to work till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Add on the fact that the mountain, it looks just like Mont Blanc. And so it's dispositive. Yeah, I think this ends the globe. According to the globe model, with an observation height of 3,565 feet, that's with an added 5 feet for the observer, and a distance of 701 miles, from the vantage point of Urwitva, a huge 49.5 miles should be hidden in the shadow of the Earth's bulge. Here are the calculations in metric. That's enough Earth curvature to hide 96 Burj Khalifas stacked on top of each other.
That's a lot.
Mont Blanc has an elevation of 15,774 feet. The top of Mont Blanc should be 46.5 miles below the Earth's horizon. Of course, I would like all of our local UK friends on a clear day who have good cameras and are willing and able to take the beautiful trip to Urwitva and see if they can replicate the Bailey photo. And some of those other photos on the Nouvelle video show some interesting but much further possibilities that I'm still skeptical about.
What?
But without question, under the globe model, Mont Blanc should not have been visible from Urwitva 700 miles away. The Earth is truly flat. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Sabu. Okay, now how can you do that again? Explain it to me.
I said, if the Earth is flat, why can't you see Ben Nevis from the top of Snowdon? And why can't you see the Eiffel Tower in that photo?
Why would you see the Eiffel Tower? You're focusing on the mountains. The focal point is the mountain.
No, you're looking past the Eiffel Tower to see the mountains.
No kidding. Yeah.
Flat Earth.
How can you resolve something from that height at that level? Eiffel Tower's not that high.
So how can you resolve the mountain from that distance?
Just saw a 700-mile observation.
I had an observation at 2,000 kilometers to Everest from an airplane.
Oh, let's have a look at that one.
You want to look at that one too? I mean,
yes.
we can do this all day long.
Latitude, the longitude, on all the weather conditions.
This could go for the next 10 hours.
I don't have 30 hours to look at it. Now show me your Google Maps thing right quick, and I'll show you why he's not focusing on the island. He's looking at the oil rigs, probably in that direction.
Hang on a second. Let me go back to.
And you shouldn't be able to see those oil rigs 17 miles away. I mean,
of course you can see it. Of course you can see oil rigs 17 miles away.
Now you can tell all your friends.
Is flat, dude. Yeah.
Now you can tell all your friends you saw a 700-mile observation. Okay, you just saw it with your own eyes.
And you're gonna
tell all my friends that I've been on like with two liars who claim to have it.
So how long? So when are you officially gonna say that? Okay, yeah, we shouldn't see that from that distance.
Yes. Go ahead. Then I'll point out why we should see this
but you
island.
don't see 700 miles.
You just saw it.
Yeah, you did.
No, you just seen it right now.
I just saw Taboo Conspiracy
you
lying about
700
it.
I'm
enough to believe it.
Dude, all you got to say is he's a liar. How would he lie? Quick, tell me. Explain it.
700-mile observation.
700 miles. And
Should you see those mountains at 700 miles away?
No, you shouldn't.
Okay,
no, you don't.
You just saw them.
No, I didn't. I saw
You just seen it right now.
No, you did.
Close your eyes.
What did Taboo say he was going to say?
Did you
close your eyes?
Is this island off La Conchita?
Okay. Okay. Now, where's the power station at?
This is the highway that he said he saw the trucks on. So why can't he see that island?
Why would you see the shit past it
over there?
Why would you see the stuff past it?
He didn't pan over there, dude. Well, where is the power station at? Where?
The power
Where's
station.
The power station?
Power station is down. Is it down here?
You don't know, dude. I don't. Exactly.
There you go.
Way
power station.
Down there.
There you go. The power station is over here.
Yeah, not looking at it.
Yeah, he's not looking at the island. The island. Let's look at the profile of the island. Let's get the elevation profile of the island right quick. You got Google Maps here. Let's look at the elevation profile, how large the island is, why you would pass over it to see that 20-foot.
What do you mean pass over it? Pass over it? Where did it disappear to if the Earth's flat?
Wait a minute. How did they see the stuff behind it?
It's behind it, dude.
How did they see the things behind it?
He saw the highway here.
If it was curved, you wouldn't see the shit behind it, would you?
Yeah. He didn't see the shit behind it.
So wait a minute. You just saw a 700-mile observation. You
back to the video.
You didn't see it at 700 miles. You just saw it.
A 700-mile observation.
You just saw it.
You know
just saw it with your own eyes.
Yeah, you did.
You just saw it right now. Did you close your eyes while that was playing?
No, I
just
saw
seen it. Okay,
I saw it, but it's not mountains.
Okay, should you see those mountains from that distance?
No.
All right.
No, you don't.
So you
and
just
you don't
saw
see them from that distance.
So you just seen it. But you just seen it.
No.
Yeah, he's saying Pablo's not. He's lying about his pants.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Good luck with that denial.
Yeah, keep going.
No, that observation.
Good luck with that denial.
Mountains.
The cope is
real.
We're
going to go to Pablo's channel right quick. We'll go through a couple of his pans right quick.
The cope is real.
Okay, and you can point out to me on one of his pans, any one of his pans, point out where that island is.
The cope is real.
Yeah, I know.
Point out where that island is on any one of his Pablo's pans. Go on.
So what, are you saying that he's not panning where he's panning at?
No, I'm saying he is panning, and he should see that island, but he doesn't. Why not?
Because he's not pointing at it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, yes.
Dude, you have bigger problems.
He does.
You shouldn't see anything behind it.
No,
that's
you shouldn't have a horizon beyond that point.
How would you even see anything past
your geometrical horizon? The
physical you can't see anything behind it.
How would you see anything behind it? Fuck the island. How about the shit behind it? He's looking way past that.
Because it's higher.
It's further away. And the actual Earth, you dunce.
Where's the island?
Dunce, you just lost.
God help you. Anyways, he's at 45 feet elevation. He tells you this when he does the pans.
Yeah. So how far should he be able to see?
He sees a lot further. 36 miles was actually the power station.
How far should he be able to see?
Well, it's not a how far. It's like depends on the day, actually.
So how far, roughly?
His furthest observation from that point is 36 miles.
Yeah, so how far should he see from 45 feet?
As far as his lens will allow him to.
So where should the horizon be?
The horizon should be what from the observer side. We do the calculator if you want to do it.
You have bigger problems. You shouldn't see anything
with your
behind
geometric
it.
curve you supposedly have.
You shouldn't see anything
behind it. Do you understand that if it was curved, the actual physical Earth or
the world
water
doesn't
itself,
end at the horizon, D-man.
Yeah, I know that, but it would be absurd.
Only the bottom bit.
Deplorable. Shut up for a second. Shut up. I'm going to ask you a question, dude. How far is the geometric horizon?
From where?
From your observer's height in feet.
Well, it depends on your observer's height, doesn't it?
Well, how tall are you?
What's that going to do with anything?
Oh, if you're making an observation, so every horizon that you look at should only be how many feet, miles away from you?
Well, it depends.
Every horizon, but none of the horizons pan out to your geometric curve.
So anyway, you still have an answer.
So in other words, you don't have a geometric curve. It's all due to weather. It's all due to your optics. It has nothing to do with a physical Earth curve. There's no ball involved.
Because there is no Earth curve.
Oh, so you're just going to make fallacious
doesn't exist.
No, I'm not making it. I'm just telling you. You're telling me you have a geometric horizon.
Coming from the man who said you shouldn't see that observation at 700 miles. He just saw it. And then says, "Oh,
no,
well,
I didn't. No, I didn't. I saw someone lying about it, and two people that are too dumb to realize that he's lying.
They're lying about it. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Good luck.
So anyway,
have you ever seen Tinfoil Hatman's observation? He uses a telescope.
How far should the horizon be on a 45-foot observer's height?
We just got to use a calculator. You mean go get Walter Business for you? You mean get Walter Business calculator out? Break it out for you?
Yeah, pull up whatever you like.
No, all the calculators aren't exactly equal, neither. From what I can tell.
So welcome to the flat Earth, man. Welcome to the flat Earth.
Welcome to the flat Earth, dude. There's no geometric horizon.
No, none. Zero.
So where's this calculation then? Pull up wherever you like.
Topography, yes. Geometric, no.
No.
Come on, where should the horizon be from a 45-foot observer?
Doesn't matter. You just saw a 700-mile observation.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter. You just saw 700 miles. Should you see 700 miles?
As I've told you, I saw Taboo lying about it, and I saw two
lying.
Believed it.
Deplorable. I'm going to kick you off if you don't tell me what he's lying about, how he's lying.
You just saw it.
No, he lied about
it.
Those observations are not the mountains.
What are they?
Clouds.
They're not clouds, dude. He just demonstrated how they weren't in detail.
No, he didn't.
Mr. Google Maps. And he just used Google Maps. And he just used Google friggin' to show you the topography of the land itself in a flat scale.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at that.
So reifying your map then, are you? Reifying your model.
Listen, dude, it's
Maps
over.
It's over.
It's over.
Dude, you got
I have a flat
it's all over for
dog.
you.
Does that make my dog flat?
It's fake. Oh, yeah. I just saw it with my own eyes, but it's fake. Yeah.
All right, now, Deplorable, since you want to go for 45-foot elevation, how far should you see?
Your claim?
It's not my claim. It's your Earth curve calculator. I didn't make it. Wes made it. Walter Bisman made it.
I asked you how far.
Who cares?
There's no limit to how far you can see.
Who cares?
Yeah, so I asked you where the horizon should be.
No, the parent location.
Because you're saying he's seeing stuff he shouldn't see.
Who cares?
Yes, he just did.
So what should he see?
You have bigger problems.
You do. You can't see that far on a geometric sphere.
So show it.
Should be blocked by the ocean.
You don't know what he should see and what he shouldn't
96 Burj Khalifas was the height in between the 2 points.
With your calculator.
You just seen it with your own eyes.
No,
time to wake up, dude.
No, I've seen
time to wake up.
I saw Taboo Conspiracy lie about it, and I've seen
what's the lie? How did he lie?
Time to snap out of it, okay? You've been lied to, and you believe the lie.
Cognitive dissonance is a bitch, dude. It is. But the whole point is,
So anyway, where's this calculator you're going to put up? Come on.
What about
you just seen 700 miles.
He showed you a 700-mile observation.
Doesn't get better than that. It's world record.
It does.
Show it 700 miles away. You just saw it. You're still in denial.
Come on.
It's not a world record, is it?
Still in denial.
Yeah.
So
anybody with any sense that watches this video when we're done is going to think, man, this is a madman.
Yeah.
How far is the world record?
700 miles away.
Well, I think it's 750 miles to be exact.
Yeah, it's like 735 or something like that.
No, it's not.
Dude, this is according to Guinness, dude.
You just seen it.
The world record is.
You just seen it.
No.
You just seen it.
Yeah, these aren't flat earthers taking these photographs.
You didn't see that? You just didn't see that video on there? You didn't see the illustration? You didn't just see that.
Google world record.
You seen it?
Photo distance.
I'm doing it now. World record long range photography, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Guinness world record.
You just
And
seen it.
How far is the geometric horizon again? Good luck with that geometric horizon.
The curve calculator that you said you were going to do, and you keep running away from.
I have this one's calculator saved in my
96 Burj Khalifas that should be blocked by 96 of them stacked up. 46 miles of curve, 46 miles of land in between the two spots. You just seen it with your own eyes.
No, I didn't. I saw
You
a
did.
liar.
You just saw it.
I just seen it. And two
Keep
more.
denying.
You're going to sit there and say he's a liar, but you
Keep
haven't
denying it.
You haven't told me how he lied.
You just seen it. You just
Explain
seen
the
it.
lie.
Why are you lying to yourself?
I'm
That's
not lying.
really
Why
the-
are you lying to yourselves?
I'm not lying to myself. I know what I just saw.
Come on, Rog. Where's your Google results for this world record?
I'm looking them up now, and I'm not Googling it. I'm actually.
I know what I just saw. I just saw 700 miles. That's what I
No,
just
you
saw.
just saw a liar.
Yes, I did. You seen it
just
too.
saw a liar.
You seen it with me. I'm going to tell all my friends that you saw it. That's
Yeah,
it.
you can tell your
I'm going
friends.
to put a post. Hold on. Let me put a post up.
There you go.
I'm
So
going to
where's
tell
this world
everybody I was
record,
hanging
Rog?
with
Come
you
on, where's
today,
your
and you
results?
admitted you seen it. Here we go.
Did you
You
see
ready?
it?
You seen it.
Yeah, I saw
That's
your
it.
video. I saw your video, yeah, and it's a liar.
How
And two
do you?
morons.
I'm going to tell everybody. I'm gonna put a
Explain the
post up.
lie. Come on, explain the lie.
What's this guy's name? Deplorable?
Yeah, deplorable.
Yeah,
ick.
deplorable ilk.
I'm going to tell everybody he's my friend, and he
He's
admitted he
Mr.
saw it.
Pressure. Come play his game. He'll test you.
Yeah, I'll tell everyone you love me.
Come
Don't
on.
worry, I'm going to record this on. And put
Don't
it
worry,
up.
I already have it. You're on recording right now, dude. Everything's been
Deplorable and I
recorded.
were hanging.
We
Yeah,
won't
but
send that.
I know
We'll play
what
the
I know what
whole
you like.
thing.
You take it down when you realize how dumb you look.
I don't take anything down, dude. Unless I have
Oh.
a copyright.
No.
Here's what I put. My great friend Deplorable and I were hanging out today, and we seen
Take this whole video and
Ace.
paste it with it.
Yeah, we seen a 700 mile.
Oh, look.
Yeah, look. A
We
fake
seen a
image of the Earth.
700 mile observation. Yeah.
Let's see what
Congrats.
the longest photo ever taken was from space, right? Is that what it is?
I don't know what you're looking at.
No, we're zooming in on the globe. Wait a minute.
There you go.
How far is it again? What's the distance on that thing? Yeah, that photograph should be possible on a ball with a geometric horizon. Yeah.
Yeah, it should.
Why?
There we go.
Because it's been explained multiple times.
Explain it. Go ahead, break it down for me.
Because that tip of that mountain was only visible for a couple of minutes due to the very high refraction atmospheric.
Oh, yeah. Refraction.
Yeah, you can go to the guy who took his website and he
put a-
explains it all.
I put a post up and said, my great friend Deplorable and I were hanging out today,
Oh,
and
where did
we
you put
seen
it?
a 700 mile observation. Congrats, Deplorable, to admitting you seen it, and welcome to the flat earth, my friend.
Where did you put it? And I'll go
There we go.
like it.
Got 5 thumbs up already. Somebody
Yeah.
said you smell too.
Where did you put it?
Here we go. 274 miles, 0.74. Look at this. I guess this is refraction too, right?
Well, I guess we need all the latitude, longitude, observer height, target height, weather conditions like you asked for at the beginning of your
No,
video.
we hand those out with our observation. You got it.
Pardon?
It's in Colorado. Huh. So, no Earth curve, huh?
What do you mean no Earth curve?
There is no Earth curve involved in what you're talking about at all. The ability to see that.
everything you look at is refracted, Roger.
Yeah,
You should know
including
that.
your hand,
Yeah.
right? Well, there's
Yeah.
no peak at 220 miles. Holy shit. 270 miles here.
If refraction isn't a thing, you can take your glasses off.
That's all refracted.
Yeah, it's going to refract up with 96 Burj Khalifa stacked up. With 46
That was 268
refracted.
miles there. 441 kilometers to Apple Peak. None of these observations really have anything to do with this work or really.
Oddly, none of these observations have any supporting maps, do they?
We can point the camera in any direction. Doesn't matter. It's all refracted. Look at that.
Still
Look at that
running away
mirage.
from the curve calculator that you were going to pull up. And
Well, I
show me
still
how
have all the
much
Midland calculator. Anybody can use it. 354 miles to that last peak.
You're going to pull up the calculator and show us how much Pablo should be.
Santa Fe. I'll get there. I'll get all the Midland calculator. Maybe we can take the refraction out of it too. So, refraction, what's that got to do with physical Earth curve?
So you're going to pull up this curve calculator and see us,
Sure, I
show us
gotta
how
go
much
get it.
Pablo should be seeing?
Oh, he already did. He did it right.
I already
when we
did
were
it in
there.
the video. See, you didn't pay any
Yeah,
attention.
you
at
weren't paying
all.
attention, dude.
He sat there and closed his eyes and said, I won't look, I won't look, I don't want to see
Where did you
it.
put that post, D-Man?
The
I'll go
earth
like
is
it
still
now.
round, it's we're in space.
Where did you put that post, D-Man? And I'll go and like it.
No, it's okay, it's private.
Oh,
I
so
made
you
it
don't
private so all my friends could leave you a nice welcome to the flat earth message.
Yeah,
Please
he's got a
do,
whole.
by
He's
the
got
way.
a couple of
well,
channels.
there's
dude.
no point of leaving me any messages if I can't see him, is there?
Well, all my friends are going to leave wonderful, positive, reassuring messages to you,
Oh.
deplorable, and I'll read
so it's
them next
gonna
time
be
I
one
see
big
you.
circle jerk.
I'm sure they're
You're not
all
a
going
circle
to
jerk,
welcome
dude.
you with
These
open
guys won't
arms.
admit that you don't have a physical Earth curve.
Of course, it's going to be a circle jerk if I can't see it.
I'm not gay. I
You're
don't
just
circle
all
jerk.
going to sit around and jerk each other off.
I mean, it's amazing how you know this.
Yeah.
Well, you're the one that won't let me see. Hiding
see
it away
what?
in private.
Well, next time I see you, I'll read the positive, reassuring messages of your welcoming to the flat earth.
Where all of your friends have all jerked you off. Goodbye. But you're
What?
not gay at all, you. Anyway, Roger, is this Earth curve calculator you were going to put up and show us how much Pablo should
calculator?
see?
What about it?
Well, you were going to show us how
Have
much
you already
Pablo
used it,
should or
dude?
shouldn't see.
Did you not see him use the Earth curve calculator in an observation?
You were going to pull it up and show us how much Pablo should or shouldn't see.
He did it himself.
The cope is real.
Pablo didn't.
No. Yes, he did. Oh God, you got to watch that again.
Yeah, go on, man.
No, Pablo is taboo, dude. Taboo pulled it up. Pay attention.
Taboo's a liar.
Oh, he's a liar. You just
Where's
seen
Taboo
it.
gone lately
Okay,
anyway?
explain to me
Seen it
how
with
he's
your own-
lying. Tell me the lie, dude. I'm waiting to hear
Just
what
seen
the
it with
lie
your
is.
own eyes. Did you? Were your eyes open when you watched that?
Holy
You've
shit,
seen
dude,
it.
you are blind.
All right. So
you
you've seen
literally
it.
are.
So
Yeah,
congratulations.
I heard a liar and I saw him make lots of claims.
let me
that he
let me
couldn't
just
back up.
let me just say,
we're
welcome to the
we're
flat
gonna watch
earth.
it again, dude. We'll watch another one. We'll get you another observation if you really want that.
Well, no, you still haven't established that the first one.
We went
Is
through
what
he
you
went
claim.
through the Earth curve calculator already. We'll
you did
watch
it.
the video one more time.
You were
just to
going
make
to
feel
pull it
better.
up. Come
I
on.
already did it. Did it
How
for
far
you.
should he? How far
He
should
knew
the
you were
horizon
gonna
He tells
be
you,
here.
dude. He uses the calculator right there. I'll show you. Pay attention.
He knew
Pay
you were going to be
attention,
here, and
retard.
he did that on
God
purpose.
damn, dude.
For you. So you
I have a couple of
this-
days off
spell
for
you.
Christmas, and so I wanted to share with you another awesome flat Earth
Watch the
observation.
calculator.
This one comes from our engineer friend Pablo's dog. You can find the original video here. I've shared his
both
work a few
videos
times on my
again, so you
channel,
can watch.
including here and here. All of the
Well, you
links
can
will be in the
fast forward through to
description.
the bit with the Earth curve calculator.
You
if
can see
want.
right from the beginning from
It's gonna
Puddles
come up.
Dog's video just how clear it is with very little
These are
refraction
warriors,
Your eyes
dude.
are open.
for at least
Yeah.
the first 20
Your eyes are
miles.
He's
open.
gonna
Okay.
cover his bases.
Of course, when it's very clear
Look at
like
the
this
screen.
with calm water and little
Pay
refraction,
attention.
that's when the globe trolls say the curvature hill blocking all of these
And after we
objects
do these again,
disappeared, leaving
tell
everything
me your
else
white swan.
unaffected. It's utter nonsense, but it's all they have. It must be hard to be a globe troll.
where there's a physical Earth curve in
Here's
the
the camera location at the University of California, Santa Barbara,
swells or waves,
parking
dude.
lot 6. The coordinates are listed as well. The camera is approximately 45 feet above the ocean water.
The
I
coordinates
like
are
the whole
listed.
video, but there are just a few things that I want to examine today.
They're right
First, I want to look at this point here that is on Mesa Beach. It's only 6.5 miles away from the camera, but because of this cliff right here, it's very helpful for lining up some of the other distant objects that we see. This is what Mesa Beach looks like on the video. The first thing we're going to see is traffic along the
there. How are
highway
you gonna say that?
above Mesa Beach and to the right of it.
Right? Is that Mesa Beach? Okay.
Let's listen to a little bit of the video.
You can see the truck there on the 101 heading south. So you're seeing right down to the basically the water line. That's like 20 feet above the water down there along that area. That's pretty cool. Here comes another one up this way. Let me lock focus. I'll zoom in.
A few people like 6 miles on the floor over there.
Based on that alignment, the traffic along the highway has to be at least 22.7 miles away from the camera. According to Google Earth, the elevation along the highway there is around 20 feet. Based on the globe math, 141 feet should be hidden.
Oh, there's the curve calculator. Hold on.
Obviously, all that traffic should be well hidden
Go
behind.
back. This
Hang
show
on a
the-
second. Right, let's have a look.
Right here. Here we go.
Right. So observe a height. Oh, let's change this to feet.
45 feet. Target distance is 22.73 miles. Horizon distance should be 8.21 miles with a couple of digits behind it. And the hidden height, I guess it's the second one, right? The one in yellow, 141 feet.
Oh dear. With zero refraction.
Well, no, we're not counting refraction. We need a physical Earth curve.
Yeah, with zero refraction,
physical.
only 14 feet is hidden at 22.73 miles.
Then you shouldn't see it, should you? Oh, dear.
Yeah, only 14 feet.
Welcome to the flat Earth.
Welcome to flat Earth, dude.
Only
Welcome
one
to the
4
flat
feet
Earth,
is
brother.
hidden,
So
and that's
you're
with
gonna-
zero refraction.
Are you going to be
and there
putting
is
post
never
out?
standard refraction.
Are you
No,
gonna be
we
putting a
don't
post
do
out
theta
there?
refraction. That has your radius value in it, which has been debunked.
Yeah, your radius value is not going to work on this one.
No,
Okay, it should be obscured by whatever
There's no
is.
radius.
Yeah, whatever is.
you're
below
not
your
on a
feet.
ball, dude. We're not pre-assuming. We're not begging the question here, dude.
So, all right, there would be a physical obstruction from the ground or the water or any other thing,
Yeah.
and you wouldn't see at those distances like you were trying to bitch about
Well,
the
that's
stupid
fine.
junky island. It would be a bigger problem. You wouldn't see the shit behind it. The island wouldn't
There
even
shouldn't
be
be a
an
horizon
issue.
behind it at all.
So where's the
that's
island
the problem.
gone? Why can't we see the island? If
Well,
nothing is hidden, where's the island?
You just saw 700 miles, didn't you? You just saw 700 mile observation.
No, we
So
didn't see a 700 mile
Where's
observation.
the
you just
island?
did.
We saw somebody lie
You
about
just
it.
saw 700
Okay.
miles.
Now
We
show
saw
me.
somebody lie
All
about it.
Now here we are on
Yeah.
Google Maps. All right, pay attention, deplorable. Where is the island in here?
See where the line hits Conchita Beach? Just below it, look.
Yeah, what about it?
There's the island.
Where?
Just to the right of where his line, just below where his line hits. Yeah, move your cursor to the right.
I'm moving
No,
it.
to the right.
Right here. That's where the
Yeah,
island is?
now, no, down a bit.
Where? I don't
To
see
the
it.
right. To
This
the
island
right.
here?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not looking at that island, dude. He's looking at this.
Yeah, but when he pans
line of
across,
sight
why?
here.
Yeah, but when he pans across, why can't we see it? Because
Does
he
he pan
pans all the
across?
way around to the rigs, which are to the
How,
left.
how low is the island? How low off the water is the island?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You claim you
Oh,
can
it
see
doesn't matter,
everything.
really.
It doesn't matter with his height and feet, dude. At 45 feet above sea level.
You claim you can see all the way to the.
Yeah, he did.
beach.
You just seen it.
So where's
You
the
just seen
island
it.
gone then?
He's not looking at the island. The island's over here, dude.
How did he see
Yeah,
the
but
tower?
he pans that camera past where that island should be.
You have
The-
bigger
the
problems.
island's not there in the video, is it?
Wait a minute. He zooms in on these oil rigs, dude.
Yeah, he pans round. So
Yeah, but
when he moves the camera around, he goes past our island. Why don't we see the island?
Well, where is the island? What's it in? What
Yeah.
medium is it in?
Water.
What do you
There
mean?
you
What
go.
medium's it in?
So
It's
how
in the
high
water
is
in
it?
the air.
And
How high is it? And what's happening on the surface of the
Yeah, let's
water?
see the
where that
What do you
elevation.
mean,
island
how high
is?
is it? How high is it? It's irrelevant if there's no
Yeah,
no, it's
refraction
not
and the Earth
really.
is flat.
Well,
You
here,
should be
watch
able
that
to
next
see it.
video, and I'll show you how irrelevant it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you going to put out a post now and say that you admitted that you've seen the 700-mile observation now that this is all on record?
No, because I don't need all my mates
You've
to wank
seen
me
it,
off
though.
like you do.
But you said you shouldn't see it, but you just saw it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't
just
see
seen
it.
it. You said
How
that
many
we shouldn't
times have
see
I got
that.
to tell you this? I saw a man lie about it, and I
A
saw
man
two
lied, but you
morons
just
who
saw
were
it.
too dumb to realize they're being
lie?
lied to.
Horrible.
You just
What
seen
lie?
it.
What was the lie? What's the lie?
You
So
just
you
seen
saw a
it.
mountain from 700 miles away.
You
That's
just
not a
seen
lie.
them.
You just saw it.
Because Roger, you looked up how far was
You just
the
seen it.
longest photo taken when you looked it up?
But you just seen it.
Not everybody's verified by what do you call it?
Oh,
And you
right.
saw Google. And
Dude,
you
I
saw
got a
Google.
friend who actually got the highest air, right? Because Guinness wasn't there to record
So
the
the
air.
world
he
record
didn't do it.
photo,
So you just
the
seen it.
world record photo
And
that
you won't admit it.
claimed
243
The
miles. So
only
you should be
person
able to
here
see
that's lying
243
is
miles.
Yeah.
you, and it's
So,
to yourself.
so you reckon that the liar saw
So
3
you
times as
won't
far as the
even
world
admit it,
record?
even though you just seen it with
guy
your
didn't
own
lie.
eyes. That's how bad you are. Don't you realize that you're
Even
just
the-
lying to yourself?
The world's longest photograph.
You realize how dumb you look?
You're doing. You're
But
coping with
It's a
yourself,
conspiracy is
so
lying-
that you
is
won't say,
lying to
"Oh
you.
shit,
It's not
I
a
was
conspiracy,
wrong."
dude. We're actually testing
You
out what
just
we're
seen it.
told or your
You
measurements.
just
are.
seen the data. You just seen
Yeah.
how much Earth
Yeah,
would be
I just
obscuring
saw
what
the horse
you would
shit.
be seeing.
I
You
just
seen it
saw
with
the
your
horse
eyes.
shit, and
Did
none
you?
of it adds up. And
It
you
doesn't?
just sat there and
Adds
swallowed
up.
the
You
lot,
just seen it, and
then
you
you're
seen the
gonna
data,
run away
and you
for
seen
all your
how
mates
much it
with all
should
a
be
big little
obscured.
circle
3
jerk.
videos in a row, dude.
Clap yourselves
3 in
on
a
the
row.
back and do your victory
When
lap
are
and
you-
say, we
When are
told
you
him,
gonna
we
stop
showed
lying?
him.
When are you
Dude.
gonna stop lying to yourself? You're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck us. I don't
Dude,
care what you think
I
about
made
me.
observations that
You're
are
lying
70,
to yourself.
72
Delusion
miles.
and cognitive
on dry
dissonance
land.
is a sad
No,
thing,
your
D-man.
cognitive dissonance is you lying to yourself. You just
I've
seen
seen
it,
Pikes Peak
and you
from
just
50
saw all
miles,
the data,
dude.
and you won't
I've-
even
I
admit
have.
you've seen it. That's how
You were the
delusional
one
you
believing
are.
a liar. And
That's
you
how
know
delusional
that.
you are. You live this life in a fantasy. You're a
Yeah.
fantasizer. You don't live in the real world. You lie to yourself. It's disgusting. You should stop it.
Yeah, and you stop trolling,
You
dude.
were the one believing a
It's
liar.
disgusting,
No,
and you
we're
should
not.
stop it. Nobody
You were
wants
the
you to
one
lie. To, I
running
don't even
away
know
to
you,
order
and
the
I don't
mace
like you, but I don't
to
want you
have
to
your
lie to
little
yourself.
circle jerk
You
and
just
tap
lying to
yourselves on
yourself.
the back and say,
Just
didn't we
coke
do
up.
well?
You're a fantasizer. You jack
Yeah,
off.
dude.
to
Oh,
stuff.
Dude,
bless.
deplorable. I've made an
Fantasize.
observation in Arizona for 72 miles or so.
Yeah?
I shouldn't
I've
see
seen
that far,
shit
should
way
I?
past that being out in the
Yeah.
ocean.
In the desert.
So, how high were you?
I was at 7,000 feet above sea level.
And how high was whatever you were looking at?
It's 7,000 feet above sea level.
And what was in between?
Nothing but desert.
He should.
So
he
why
should-
wouldn't
he
you
should
see
go,
it?
He should
Yeah,
go
because
and
it should be
look
an
at-
earth curve in the way, dude.
He should go look at Jay Tolan's shit. Jay Tolan was doing this stuff 12 years ago. Where were you guys?
Yeah,
where were
and-
you
and
guys
that was-
12
and-
years ago.
And that's all shit.
It is
all
infrared and everything.
Where's
All the
where's
infrared.
taboo
Man, I could
conspiracy
not
now?
live this guy's life. I couldn't
Well,
do it.
I'm going to have to say goodbye to you, Deplorable. This has been fun. But
Yeah,
if you're going to sit here and just argue back and
You're
forth,
lying
let's
to yourself.
actually just.
So
You're
you're
lying
just
to
going to
yourself,
run
too.
away?
I'm not.
No,
no,
you're
gonna
running away. You're running
I'm not
away
running
from the
away
truth.
from anything,
Okay?
dude.
I'm not
You just
running
seen
away
it
We're
with
at
gonna
your
go
own
all.
find more
eyes. You've been running
observation.
away all your life, and you're going to continue running away.
I'm
Just go
not
run
running
away.
away at
then.
all.
Have
Roger
fun with your
still hasn't
fantasy.
addressed the Roger hasn't addressed any of the points that were
Have
brought up.
fun with
during
your
You
the
didn't bring
debate.
any
fantasy, dude.
points up,
You're
dude. What point?
fantasizing about this crap. It's got to stop. Okay, you're killing yourself with this
What
shit.
point did you bring
I'm
up?
not crapping you.
Please.
You haven't brought You haven't addressed any of the points that were brought
You
up to
just
you in
seen
your
every
debate.
bit of data from those
Shut up,
videos.
D-man. Me and
Every
Roger
one
were
of
trying
those
to have a
videos is-
conversation
that's it.
before you had to get your big jerky
Bye-bye.
gob in the way.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Take care.
God, he won't shut the fuck
Fantasy. These people live in fantasy land. This is what I've been saying for over a year now. That
Yeah.
these people, even though you'll show them and even though they'll see it with their own eyes and admit they've seen it, they will never admit that they've seen it. They'll never say, oh, well, that doesn't make sense. Let me go and look this up. Here, let me pull up Google Maps and look it up myself. Not one fucking person will do it. They live in fantasy land. They whack off to this stuff, and their world will collapse if they don't have their fantasy escape land out into space world.
True. Now, with that island he's talking about, right? What was the name of it? I can't remember.
It's some dinky little pad out in the middle of
Yeah, I
nowhere.
know.
Why would you even see it at that distance? Because it's going to be obscured from the surface of the water, the condensation, refraction. Now, you're taking something and going 250 feet up off. He has bigger problems. How would you even see the tower that they saw at the power station when it should be
bent over the
by-
curve.
Yeah.
It would be below it. Yeah.
He's got bigger problems, okay? And ain't nobody going to fix that.
Man, this is hard to deal with. It really
I'm
is.
telling you, man, it's like dealing with you got to realize these people
Oh.
fantasize about this. They fantasize about it. It's their everything.
All right, so I wanted to play this Eric DeBay video he put out about Christine Cox. Have you seen this one yet?
No.
His latest one? Yeah. That's why I came on. He just brings up some good points, I think.
I didn't mean to talk. I didn't mean to keep yapping, but I just wanted
dude,
to keep
it was
poking
worth
at him.
it. It's worth
I wanted to
listening.
keep poking at him about it.
I know. Nobody here believes him. I promise you.
I just want to make something clear. I want to make something clear too while I'm sitting here. I'm not making fun of these guys, okay? In a way, I feel sorry.
for you. Yeah.
I feel sorry for somebody who's literally into something. Like there's like support groups for people who think that the drugs are helping them or the booze is helping them. Oh, I need my medicine. You know, he needs a medicine, okay? You just seen it with your own eyes. You just saw all the data from it, and you just saw the calculator itself, but yet he didn't see a fucking thing. And that's the kind of shit where I see it and I feel sorry for them. I'm not making fun of them. I'm just simply pointing out that it's really pathetic. Like it's bad.
Yeah.
When you have to keep something, you have to keep that alive, even though everything just pointed to you that you said you wanted a clarification was just put in front of your face and you didn't see any of it.
Yeah.
That's
If he was going to be honest, to be honest with you, he would tell us what he does in the satellite industry. He doesn't
listen,
do anything.
how many people have we run into on YouTube who say they do this and I do that and I do this and they don't do shit? How many
Millions, thousands.
Dude, everybody is full of shit. You know.
Oh God, they think that they have a valid point because they get consensus on their side.
Yeah. Oh, well, I do this and I do that. Well, I could say I'm a nuclear scientist.
Are you?
No one's going to know, but I mean, I'm not walking around saying I am just because I can flex with it. I mean, it's ridiculous.
No, my dad actually was an engineer for Duke Power for like 5 years. He put together Westinghouse's, the plants. He would put those together for Duke Power. I guess that's close to a nuclear scientist. If you're putting together nuclear power plants, I don't.
David Koresh said microdosing ketamine. It might help him. You never know.
Yeah. Well, I got to go watch the grandkids in 20 minutes. They got me doing it Mondays too. So, and my youngest, not my youngest, my oldest grandson, he's actually asking me about flat Earth now, and I didn't bring it up. He's on YouTube and he's getting like videos and stuff on there.
One of the guys from work was talking about one of the videos last week, Friday morning. Yeah, he was talking about this. I didn't say anything because it's work.
Yeah.
I don't know who the owner. I don't talk to politics or religion or any of that shit at work. I'm just there to work and I leave. I don't. But it was funny because he was talking about one of the videos I saw and I was just sitting there kind of biting my lip and I was like, yeah.
Oh God, yeah, like the 71-mile observation I didn't know how far it was till after I went back a year or two later and looked at where I was at on a map and look at the mountain I was looking at, and it's about 70 miles away from me. I shouldn't see any of that mountain.
No,
no.
Well, when you figure out that the land would actually obscure what you were trying to see.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of those videos by showing the topography
Yeah.
and showing that's the whole point of them is that it's to get you to realize that you're wrong because you wouldn't see it, and we're using their own tools, which is their stupid
To debunk
curve
'em.
calculator, which
Yeah.
it refract doesn't make a difference. It would be physically obscured. It doesn't. You could add all the refraction you want till you're blue in the face. It would be physically impossible to see it. Period.
They literally
Matter-
think it is refracted over the
Yeah.
horizon.
Well, show me them refracting something 60 miles. Good
You
luck on
can't.
that. Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at Eric real quick. This is kind of neat. It was a decent little video. It's only let's see, like 10 minutes long, I think. Yeah. And we have our favorite cast at the end.
NASA continues to embarrass and expose themselves with every new release as this fake Artemis moon mission is backfiring in their face.
Oops.
More and more people are questioning the anomalies and seeing the inconsistencies
yeah,
between what
me real
NASA
quick.
says and does.
You remember that guy, Real Rigs, that does a little
Jesus, look
short?
at her face. God.
I know,
dang.
it's dog-like, isn't
What
it?
the hell is going on with that?
Well, she was in Mad Max. You know that, right?
Chin is gigantic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she was one of the extras in the Badlands, I think.
I'm not making fun of her. I'm just saying she's got
Yeah, I know.
strange facial features. It's very long.
It's almost man-like, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of is in a way.
Yeah. Well, to each their own.
Starting with their supposed re-entry into Earth's atmosphere, the astronauts were supposedly being propelled at a ridiculous and impossible 25,000 miles per hour, which is approximately 7 miles per second. The idea that humans can move at such a speed without having their organs crushed, losing consciousness, having irreparable damage done to their bodies, or outright death is a leap of logic NASA
Lockheed
fanboys
Martin
hurtle
animation.
over without a second thought.
See that?
NASA is claiming these astronauts with
Did you see that? It said Lockheed animation. Look at it again.
Yeah.
They don't have any real, like right here, see, Lockheed Martin animation.
Animation. Yes, it is.
It's no doubt. And look how hot that sumbitch is, dude. And there's no steam. And like,
The funny part is that the more I look around, the more I'm seeing people who I've never seen in any flat Earth globe discussion whatsoever are all saying this shit looks fake. I mean,
Yeah.
everywhere, and I'm not kidding you. I say, listen, NASA, please put out more. Put out
keep
more
going.
crap. Put out more. You're helping. Trust me, you're helping.
I know it's bad, dude. You remember Real Rigs, the guy that does the little shorts and stuff? I was skimming through his channel, and he's got like 4 or 5 videos debunking NASA's Artemis. I'm like, what? This guy just does shorts about like
I
people
know.
junkies and shit.
Sandy's never done a thing about any of that stuff ever, and bang, she come out with all that stuff.
Yeah,
And I
no,
was
that's
like,
why I brought her on, dude. That
Yeah.
was an excellent stream.
Yep. She found every friggin' anomaly, every single one, every
Yep.
single screw up, every single audio glitch, everything you could find, stuff that I didn't see.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Well, she's got nothing but days to sit around and watch shit. I don't have that kind of time. She was telling me, "Yeah, I'm stuck in bed all day. I can't do anything
Yeah,
else." So,
she's got some medical problems.
yeah, but I mean, that I don't know if that's a blessing or it's a curse for sure. But
Yeah, but
for somebody to make observation, I mean, and I love it. It's awesome.
I love Sandy. Sandy's she's one of the nicest people ever.
Oh yeah, I gave her probably $20 in the last week or two just to keep the stream going.
Yeah, I
She
gave
doesn't
her
have
some
to
money
be
a
able to
while
do
ago.
Yeah.
I threw her some money a while ago, a few times.
Did you show her some shekels?
No, no, I didn't want to start anything. I didn't want to make things difficult, so I just sent her some cash over.
Yeah, that would have been funny though. She like, I just got 50 shekels from D-Man.
I know that picture. I know the episode
Gear.
from Top Gear.
Yeah,
He's in a
the Xander.
It's not an F1 car. It's like a road car, but it's like a race car for the road.
Yeah, I know. It's a Z. What's the name of the make?
I forget. It's some kind of British, some kind of English made specialty car.
It's a
and
supercar.
Yeah, he decided to do it without wearing a helmet, and I watched the
That's what
episode.
you get.
That's what happens. And the air pressure, because you have nothing in front of your face, so the air pressure is doing a trick to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I did a thing on gravity. What was like 2 nights ago. It's a good one. It was a girl doing a G. She's explaining gravity and how it's changed through the years, and she's in a 0G plane, but she's finally got to the point where it's just acceleration. Where's gravity? And then they went in.
Sled is the best ever, dude. The rocket sled videos. You ever see that one with the fucking guy who's the rocket sled? They were doing G tests on him, and his eyeballs came out. There's one of them where literally his eyeballs. Yeah, man, dude, he got ribs broken and all kinds of shit. Like he broke every record. Basically, I think it was in the 50s or the 60s. They did those rocket sleds. I forget how fast they got those things up in like the shortest period of time. He broke all his ribs. He was unconscious, bleeding from his eyes and ears and shit. It's like, oh my god, dude. You know, it's like, wow, you got some sack when you're like, sure, I'll sit on this 5,000 mile an hour rocket sled with no helmet. Go, oh man.
It's like Jackass to extreme.
They must have been paying him some money.
I wouldn't do it for free. So what it is, this BitChute link you put in the back, is that where you put the Deplorables comment?
Yeah. I put the comment back there. No, I actually did put it on my page, so it's on my page also.
Yeah. Well, they'll tell you it's refraction, but refraction lifts things up and lowers things at the same time.
Me and Deplorable are going to hang out soon. He's going to buy me dinner. Tell me what a circle jerk is.
Yeah. Well, I'll pull up a couple more Pablos later. I'll do just a stream on Pablo's observations. We'll see if we can find the island that he's talking about. I want to know how high that island is, its profile, and everything.
You're not going to see it from 36 miles away. It's going to be too low. And what's going to happen is it's going to get caught in that shit layer, and you ain't going to see it.
It's going to be diffracted. You're not going to be able to see shit.
Yeah, you're not going to see it because of all the shit happening on the surface of the water. It's the daytime. You're getting light. You're getting light bouncing off the surface of the water. You have condensation.
That gives me an idea, man. At night.
Yeah, you would have to use like at night.
Yeah, and you had to have lights on that island to look, and you'd be able to pinpoint it.
Trust me, I've thought about it. And when I went, the only things I could find that were commercial optics, meaning things that I could legally buy, is like hunting scopes, stuff like that. But dude, they're like some of those night hunting scopes. They're $4,000,
$400 and up for.
Yeah, they're insane. I thought about taking that and then using an adapter ring and putting that onto like a telescope, using an adapter. But then I thought, you're talking $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 at that point, and what am I going to do?
D-man, they're going to call you a liar.
Who cares? They call everybody a liar. The guy just saw that observation at 700 miles, and he still won't admit he even seen it. I mean, you want to talk about cope? Yeah. Talk about living a lie, man. That is rough.
And every time they see any long-range observations, they automatically have to go through this gymnastics. So, this refracted, and you got to get out of the calculator.
Just imagine. It doesn't matter. You're physically, there would be an obstruction in between you and the point that you're observing. Yeah. If it was curved, you would have it. And that's why I said there's bigger problems. You shouldn't see what's behind it.
Yeah, I should have got the Flatlanders observation, the 36-mile one up for them to look at, the one they did across land. Yeah, they use a railroad track 36 miles down. It was a winter day, but I forget where they were, Michigan or somewhere.
Yeah.
That's right. That'd be physically impossible to see.
When maybe in another year or two, we'll see if the world isn't all on fire. I might go down to Bolivia and take a trip down. Yeah, and go to the salt flats and take some video. I'll go down there with some real high-end stuff. And
Buttered Biscuits, actually, he spent his vacation there. The guy that was on Saws last night.
I would have liked to.
He's got photos from there, actually.
I would have liked to go this year, but I don't think an American going south of the border is a good idea in this fucking mess that's fucking Trump's causing. So I decided not to do it. I was like, let me not do it. I don't feel like getting kidnapped.
Going down there now would be really hard, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'll wait when this shit kind of calms down.
I forgot about Venezuela.
Yeah, I don't want to go down there.
Man, why did we do that? What was the real purpose behind it? They wanted the oil, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, isn't that what it's always about? Is stealing some kind of resources, you know? It's bad. I don't agree with it.
Yeah. Well, let's get back to this video before I got to go. My ride will be here in like 10
No
minutes.
problem, man.
Yeah. My truck ain't running yet. I'll tell you this break before we get started. I put the synchronizer in. I put the distributor on. I set the timing dead center, got it all tuned and running, and I grabbed the housing where the synchronizer is, and it lifted right up, right out of the block. And I'm like, what? And I looked at the washer, and it's missing a corner on it. So what it's been doing is when I'm driving, it's working itself out of timing. Yeah. Yikes. It's not good for your engine, dude.
Nope.
So I had to go find. I got Napa's got the actual bolt and washer that holds it in place. So I got to go get it from them sometime this week.
Put a little blue Loctite on it too after you wrench that down. Put a little blue Loctite on it so it doesn't back off, doesn't vibrate out.
Yep, it will. I'm sure it would. All right. Well, let's check out Jeremy Clark.
Not a lot, just a couple of drops.
Yeah, you don't need too much, because it's going to be hard to get out the more you have.
Yeah.
I know people that use nail polish for the
red Loctite. I had some experiences with red Loctite. It's the strongest shit they got. And yeah, I broke a bunch of shit trying to get stuff off because I used red Loctite and used way too much.
Ripping the head off the bolt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, breaking the head off the bolt. I'm like, oh shit. I had to heat that thing up with a torch and get it like literally almost red hot, and then let it cool down just a little bit, and then use an easy out, drill a hole in it, then put an easy out that reverses the direction, and I was able to get it out. It fucked
I like
all
easy
the
outs
threads.
there.
I had to drill oh my god, I had to drill the fucking threads out and use a bigger blow. It was a nightmare.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had a diode tap set. You need them in a garage, man. Sometimes because it's going to happen.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, all right.
7.2 set by William Knight, flying an X-15 A2 rocket-powered jet.
Ooh.
This has remained the highest speed ever attained by a piloted, air-breathing aircraft since 1967, unless you include NASA and their superhuman astronauts who are able to break that record 5 times, no problem. While their spacecraft was allegedly propelling the astronauts back to Earth at 7 miles per second, they claimed the craft heated up to 2,800 degrees Celsius, or 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit. To give you an idea at how ridiculously hot that is, erupting lava is around 1,000 degrees Celsius, or 2,000 Fahrenheit.
Holy shit.
So NASA is claiming this craft and its occupants endured heat 2.5 times hotter than molten lava during their re-entry.
We're putting special shielding to the test.
Oh, yeah. Use a bathroom tile.
I heard somebody say, like, somebody needs to show us this magic technology and please break it down for us, because the public isn't that stupid, dude. Some of them, yeah, but the rest of us, no, not so much. We'll think about it. Like, what could handle that kind of temperature? What do you think, D-Man? What kind of metals would you use to handle 5,000 degrees?
You wouldn't use any metals. You would use some kind of ceramic or some kind of mix of stuff because metals are what's the melting point of metal, of steel? You couldn't use steel. It would just
They're too conductive. They'll hold the heat.
I mean, most heat sinks are made out of aluminum, or normally a copper core with aluminum thin heat sink over the top of it.
Yeah, but nothing gets that hot, dude. Nothing. I don't think anything can fin off that temperature.
No, nothing natural. But I mean, they have a bigger problem, because I think everybody has a bigger problem, is that you think you're going somewhere in the first place, nowhere to go.
Well, you saw the video that was put out on Flat Earth Library, where they actually Googled the plane that NASA has and where it was and where they dropped this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they dropped it out of that cargo plane.
Yeah, they showed it. It's just more bullshit.
Yeah, they argue about the Curry point of metal when they didn't get that hot.
All these fans, they love that stuff. They fantasize about it every day.
You saw my thumbnail, right?
Yeah, you heard Max. He says, no, I don't do anything else. This is all I do.
Yep.
So that's all he does all day, every day, is proselytize and troll the globe. That's all he does. 24 hours a day.
Those globe trolls. We got the original ones that are coming up here in a second.
Next, they claim a series of parachutes shot out the back of the craft along with the drag of the Earth's atmosphere were somehow able to successfully slow them down from 25,000 miles per hour down to a smooth 20 miles per hour and plop down safely in the ocean.
Flash.
But if you take something out of a scorching hot temperature
1,000
and dunk it
degrees
into
right here. Look
water,
at this.
what happens?
Yeah.
There should be a huge mass of steam rising
That's
around the
1,000.
craft
That's like
when it hits
4
the water,
times less.
if it was really so hot. Instead, what do we see? Not even a trace of any steam whatsoever. Next, you have the interviews from returning astronauts. Just like when the 3 original
Look at these
Apollo
monkeys, dude.
astronauts did their initial press conference after supposedly
Now, the girl
returning.
here, that doesn't even look like her, does it?
No, but I mean, I can understand the iron skillet to the art of it, because the iron skillet has less water in it at that temperature. I mean, if you drop something extremely hot, say 1,000 degrees, and dropped it into even like a frying pan or a kiddie pool, I mean, that kind of water, it wouldn't take long before that actual temperature of the water would come up, but it would get to the point where I'm trying to explain it. Like, it would heat the water up, yes, if you put a thermometer in the water and then drop something super hot into a small thing of water, it would heat it up pretty quickly because it's a small amount of water. Quadruple the water, and that temp raise is going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot lower. It's going to take longer for it to heat the water up. Yeah. So I mean, and plus it's falling through the air. So naturally, if it was falling, I'll admit that it would cool off because it's falling. So
yeah, but I don't know. We should have had some kind of steam off of it for sure.
Yeah, it should have. There should have been.
The thing is that the metal actually got that hot to start with.
I don't think so. I don't think so, man.
No.
This is probably the worst one I've ever seen. Like, this one is, everybody's picking all these videos apart and finding all the CGI lines and shit. It's crazy.
Well, they were thinking that well, I guess they were, because everybody's so adapted to looking at CGI now that they think they can't tell real from CGI. So.
Well, I mean, I come from the gaming world, so my eye's pretty trained on telling you if something's graphic, computer graphic. I can tell looking at it just because I spent 5 years in this shit.
Yeah. But still, that still don't look like Christine Cox, the girl I saw in the other photo.
Yeah, she looks a little different.
Yeah, there's a couple of those photographs where like that doesn't look quite like the girl. You remember her rehabilitation after the flight? Why did she need that at the press conference? She was walking around and she walked out of the press conference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in such I got to learn how to walk again. Your ass.
Drama, dude. Seriously. Yeah. And didn't they put him in like a decontamination capsule like they did with the rest of the astronauts, supposedly?
Shouldn't have to put anybody in decontamination. They're out in nothing. Yeah. Nothing there. What's gonna make them sick?
I don't know. Good question. But I mean, they did that for precautions, I thought, with Apollo. Remember they stuck him in that Airstream trailer? Yeah. You never know what you're going to bring back from space, what kind of organisms.
Yeah. Space aids.
Yeah, space aids. Hold on. My ride's texting me. Hold on.
Dad, if you got to run, man, run.
No, I ain't got to leave yet. He ain't here yet. This is my daughter. She's asking if I'm coming over. Yeah, I'm coming over. Yeah. He's going to come pick me up. So he'll call me when he gets here. And then I'll go over there for like the next 4 hours. Then I got to go right to work right after that.
I got some stuff I'm doing today. I'm a little busy. I'm working on a machine for a friend, and I got some work. His computer's giving us some trouble. It's real dirty. So I'm doing the whole Monty, taking all the fans out, pulling the heatsink, repasting it, getting all the dust bunnies out of it.
Man, you're making me jealous, dude. I haven't done computer work in a long time. I like that. I actually had
doing the tune-up.
Yeah.
Clean it up. Pull the power supply apart later on after dinner. I'll take the power supply out, clean it all out, pull the fan out, wipe everything down, put it all back together.
My first 2 computers, I burnt the power supplies up in them. I'm going to tell you, I fucked them up.
I had a few catch on fire. One catch, my friend's caught on fire. He was, he turned it on. He went downstairs, was making a sandwich, and said, I smelled something burning. I thought maybe my neighbor was grilling or something. He said, I go upstairs. He walked up the stairs, and the whole upstairs is just filled with smoke pouring out of the back of the power supply. burnt something, a capacitor or something. It didn't blow up. I told him, "You're lucky it didn't blow up and wreck the machine. Just blow the machine off of the table." Those capacitors are big. Those old ones were big.
Yeah.
And it just smoked. It blew the capacitor out on the bottom and didn't shut off because those older computers didn't have any kind of safety shut-off mechanism. So back in the day.
Yeah.
So it just sat there and smoked, and he said it smelled horrible. So he called me. He said, "Can you come over and pop in the power supply?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think you might have bigger problems. You better look at everything else." And it roasted that power supply like a jet. Don't bad.
D-Man, you cutting off. What'd you say?
I said the power supply. Basically power supply. One of the capacitors, big capacitor, and it blew.
Oh, that sucks.
At the bottom, and of course it didn't catch on fire, but it just smoldered for 10 minutes.
Yikes! Yeah, I want to put a tower together.
You see my picture? I found that the other day.
This one?
No, mine.
Yeah, your avatar.
Yeah, it's Moose.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Holy shit.
It's Moose in a bathtub.
Yeah, she's washing off the green slime, dude.
That's a rare photo.
It is, dude. Moose was one of my favorite TV personalities as a kid growing up watching that. You can't do that on television, dude. That's a great show.
Yeah, I still love that. I like Christine.
What was the name of the cook? Barf?
Barf.
Nothing quite like. There's nobody doing humor like that anymore, dude. It's sad. All right, let's play the rest of this thing.
From the moon, these 4 actronauts flubbed their lines as well. As Christina Koch smiles from ear to ear, unable to hide her duper's delight, talking some New World Order crap about how we're all one crew on spaceship Earth, she pauses for approximately 20 cringe-inducing, awkward beyond belief seconds, laughs, and says, "Uh-oh," before finally continuing her speech.
And honestly, what struck me wasn't necessarily just Earth. It was all the blackness around it.
Oh, you didn't see stars, really?
Earth was just this lifeboat hanging undisturbingly in the universe.
They're pushing Einstein, you know that.
Yeah, I know.
We're just sitting, floating.
These people are just actors. They're just actors. They don't care. They're making money from all this shit. They don't care.
No, they don't.
They don't care about deceiving everyone. As long as they benefit.
I may have not learned, I know I haven't learned everything that this journey has yet to teach me. But there's one new thing I know.
Seems nervous.
And that is, planet Earth, you are a crew. Thank you.
We're a crew?
Apologists with zero discernment claim she just got so choked up that she couldn't speak. But those of us with even a little intuition and discernment, able to read faces and body language, can clearly see that is not what happened there.
Yeah.
She either forgot her rehearsed lines, or had an earpiece malfunction where the person feeding her lines cut out for an uncomfortably long time, and she didn't know what to do or say next.
They're actors.
People speaking spontaneously from the heart about such an experience would never have such a reaction as this. This is clearly a flub-up from an actress forgetting her lines. Christina Koch was apparently an actual actress before NASA as well, credited with playing one of the mother characters.
Yeah, I got hold of this picture too. That's her. That actually is her in the movie. Like, okay, she is an actress. And the other guy did daytime stuff, but they tried to delete all that crap.
Yeah, but people got it up. People got it real quick. Yeah. I did search immediately, and the first when somebody first brought up that these people are actors, and I tried to look it up, and I couldn't find a lot of stuff on the black guy.
Yeah, I didn't see anything really on him
because somebody mentioned him, and I was like, shit, let me look him up. And yeah, it's a real common name. It brought up a shit ton of stuff from people all over the place. So I was like, okay, screw this.
She's got an actors page. What do you call those? IDBDM, whatever.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was taken down.
Yeah, well, they took her picture off of it. I got, and but you did a search for Mad Max because it pulls that up and that as a role she played. and they don't have her picture on the actual Mad Max page. But if you dig through Mad Max, you'll find her photograph.
Yeah,
like they did here. Yeah, that's how I got to it.
What's up, Aaron?
Hey, Aaron's here. Hey, Miss Song, how you doing?
So thank you for doing an early stream.
Yeah, I thought I would play this Eric DeVay video. And oh, by the way, there's one thing I'm going to take away from this. Taboo's a liar.
Yeah, obvious.
Magnitude, dude, huge. Wow.
Yeah, let me read it again. I said my great friend Deplorable and I were hanging out today, and we seen a 700-mile observation. Congratulations, Deplorable, to admitting you seen it, and welcome my friend to the flat Earth. Congrats.
Yeah. Well, you take the mountain profile from the range and actually compared it to the photograph. Taboo had to do that on his own.
Yeah.
We weren't claiming that guy actually said he saw those mountains. We just were digging through his photographs. That's what Taboo did. He found these. He looks at long range photographs all the time.
That guy did other ones. I'm gonna find the other one, the older one that he did. It was 616 was the other one he did.
I think it was earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, it was from it was from like 4 years ago.
Dude, if you're looking over past 100 miles or 50 miles, if you get a photograph of something at that distance, that alone, never mind.
Yeah, you shouldn't see it. It should be obscured physically. And like he was mentioning the island, and it's stupid because why are you mentioning this stupid island?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you know that it's low to the surface of the water? You're looking over 40 miles away. You're not going to see it. It's optically too low. It's optically too small, and it's in that shit layer that's up over the water. The water is the hottest thing to look over on the surface of the water because of all the shit happening.
What I'll do is I'll get an elevation profile from Google Maps, the Pro, the one that's flat, and I'll get the actual elevation of the island. And
I guarantee you, it isn't more than 20 feet.
Nope.
Guarantee.
The tower's at 20 feet above sea elevation.
That smokestack behind it.
Yeah.
Obscured by double the height of the smokestack. That's something feet. It should have been obscured by 500 and something feet. So I mean, it's just.
But it's refracted up, D-man.
Well, these guys can lie to themselves all day. They look like fools. That's it. They look like fools. You just seen it. You won't admit you seen it.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, here, let me put this post up telling everybody you've seen it. Great.
Yeah. Well, I like it now. There's been a few honest ones. Hey, JJ's here and see lightning and
shit, Captain JJ.
Captain's in the house. I didn't see that earlier. Busy over here digging around through these videos. Let's see who else. Dick Wayne. Dick, I don't know how Dick does it, man. He'll go on McToon's show and fight them live on it. I mean, I can't do it. It hurts, man.
I need blood pressure medication to talk to those people.
Yeah. All right.
Do it.
We'll go back to the video right quick before they get here.
From 2015's Mad Max Fury Road. And just to show how interconnected the NASA astronauts are with their Hollywood counterparts, here you can see the Artemis crew just hanging out with Tom Hanks, who featured in the popular Apollo 13 film.
Dun, dun, dun.
And here they are in a photo op with Ryan Gosling, also playing.
That's not any kind of red flags at all there, are there?
No, not at all.
They're actors, dude. Look at the ham it up, dude.
Yeah.
The role of an astronaut in the new Project Hail Mary film. These are all actors, just hanging out with each other. But we're supposed to believe that some of them are serious scientists, risking their lives, traveling to outer space, while the others are just actors hanging on wires in front of green screens. But the reality is, all of them are actors, just from different studios. And that is why these kind of photo ops even happen in the first place. Now that Christina has been back for a week, footage has come out of her in physical therapy, where apparently her ability to walk has reverted from...
I don't see where she had a problem walking there on stage.
Oh my God.
Look how pitiful this looks over here. Right?
So bad.
She's hugging herself like, I can't do this.
I can't know. How do I walk? Oh my God.
She's drooling on herself. And
in such pain. Looking horrible.
And people were, especially, I watched a theater where they were reviewing some of the stuff, and some of the fanboys were like, they were like mesmerized, like by the theatrics of it.
They love it. They love it. They fantasize about this stuff every day.
No, they want to go to space, dude. I
Some
tell you what,
people look
get
at
on Blue Origin.
some
Go
people
fly.
like big boobies, and some people look at space.
Yeah.
That's it.
Some
That's
people.
all it is.
All right. Let's play the rest of this thing.
When she was bouncing around back and forth on the stage on her first day back, talking about how we're all one big Earth crew, to now, where she can't even walk a straight line without falling down and having more duper's delight while she does so. She's laughing at her own ridiculously bad acting. But of course, NASA apologist fanboys will claim she's just a brave, stoic warrior putting on a strong, happy face.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you have no problem walking when you first got back to Earth, but then a week later be stumbling all over yourself to this degree? Again, a little bit of intuition, discernment, and critical thinking goes a long way. Last but not least, let's go back to the spacecraft and watch Christina playing with the little stuffed toy the astronauts.
I worked at a physical therapy facility here called PAM. And when we put people that can't walk, get them back on their feet, we did not let them take off on their own.
No.
No, we have rails for that.
Yeah. Yes, you do. Or you have a harness.
Yeah.
I've seen the ones where the harness, so that way you can get a little weight on your legs. And I mean, I did my knees, so I mean, I had knee surgeries, and they didn't just say, "Okay, nope, your knee's fixed. Go ahead, get right up and run across the room."
Here we'll stand beside you as
they didn't do that.
No, dude, we're professional, at least to the point with physical therapy in the hospital.
I had the Achilles tendon and I had an ACL. Oh.
Yeah. So you know the drill. This is bullshit, dude.
Oh, it's total hell. It was 9 months of hell.
Oh man, but we had a pool too. So I mean, we're there.
Yeah, my back was the pool. That was the only relief that I got from all that pain from my having back problems, was laying in that pool, because it stretched my spine out, and oh my God, I could have fell asleep laying in that thing. I would feel great until I was like out of that pool for an hour, and forget it. The pain would come right back.
All right. So how high was I above sea level? 7,000 miles. It's actually 72.
Oh, I've been 40,000, 35,000 feet above sea level.
Mount Humphreys, the mountain I was looking at, was at the same level that I'm at, the base of the mountain. Yeah. The peak is at like 14 something. I can't remember right now. But that's where there's a place called Snowball. That's where the ski resort is in Flagstaff.
I might go up to Mount Washington. Mount Washington is not too far from, if I'm up north. Mount Washington is not too far. Maybe in the spring, maybe in like June. Maybe I'll go up to Mount Washington and take some video. That's what's it, 4,600 feet.
Yeah, not bad.
The highest point in New Hampshire.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I go back to Colorado Springs again, when I went to make Lowry, the farm we were at is almost 50 miles from Pikes Peak.
Yeah.
It's in this little valley there, but you can see that whole mountain from that distance.
Yeah.
They explained to me how I could see that at 50 miles.
Well, like I said, the physicality screws them at every point.
Yeah, everything would have to lean,
Yeah, and plus how you would see it would be completely different. It wouldn't just be standing straight up in front of you. That's not how curvature would work. Something on the curvature just wouldn't work that way. It'd be leaning away from you. Yeah.
I used to have a guy named Highlander used to come on Nathan's channel, and he would bring a mountain observation. Like, see, look, it's curving under the mountain. Like the curve is going under the mountain. Yeah, you just can't see it.
That's why I asked Vlad, because Vlad was on subs.
You don't have it. No.
Were they compensating for the curvature of the water? And he's like, no. Why would they?
Well, I mean, I did a flat earth, flat water video, and they did a sounding from, was it Brazil to Africa? From the coastline to there, 600 miles of sounding, and the ocean floor from there to there was flat. Yeah. They use the water level to do it. They sound from water level down, and they compare the profile across the bottom. There are like valleys and a little bit, like crevices in the ocean floor, but the basis of that ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, between there and there is flat. Yeah, I mean, they did that in the 1600s, dude.
Yeah, fill a pool up and curve the pool.
There you go. Yeah, nothing. The water is going to remain level.
Yeah. Take an angle meter and put it on a Hot Wheels car and drive it around a basketball. Push it around a basketball. You'll see the angle change.
Yeah.
I mean,
But they don't believe in that.
Once you get,
yeah. Go
I
ahead.
was just going to say, once you get to the physicality of it, all the bullshit that they spout doesn't make sense. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all.
You can refract land. I promise you. You can refract physicality.
You just physically shouldn't see that. You know, you shouldn't have these observations at that distance. It should be completely obscured by what's underneath your feet.
Yeah.
It just doesn't do it in any shape, way, or form. They can't show you any of that happening, and they have no observations of it happening, period, except to look over some water and then say, where's this 20-foot tall island, 40 miles away? I mean, they're out of their mind.
Yeah. All right. Let's put the cherry on top of this Sunday. You ready?
Yeah.
There it is, right
Couldn't
there.
seem to put down the entire mission. Notice how her arms and hands leave shadows over her legs, because they're, of course, physical objects in 3D space.
Wait a minute. That toy's not there then, is it?
No, because they put it on a CGI, so it's not a physical object.
So they make it float
digital
too with it too, right?
Oh, they did it with Tim Peake. Didn't Tim Peake get caught in front of the friggin' grid screen? And somebody found the video and put it side by side so you can actually see him in real time rounding his finger around something that wasn't there. They're full of shit. They're full of shit.
So they're faking this zero-G shit.
Jack off to this stuff. They love it so much that they will literally say, I did not see that 700-mile observation. That's impossible. And that guy's lying. You just seen it with your eyes, dinky.
Don't tell him that, though. He may lose his.
We're best buddies now. We're best friends.
You made a new friend? Deplorable?
That's me and Deplorable.
Yeah, find out what space organization he works for if you can do it. I can't get it out of him.
Organization is ass. He's lucky he can eat food. Never mind a space organization.
Well, he said he kind of made off like he worked for a European space agency when I first talked.
He doesn't. No. They're all full of shit. And listen to the way he talks. He works for a space agency. Okay, yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, and I wanted to get what he did for him exactly, and I actually had him backstage back in Google Meets, and we had a long conversation, and then he told me he was going to make a presentation with his satellite stuff, and I'm like, that's cool. But then he automatically, and I want to really talk to Cubby, make sure Cubby was in, he wanted to come in and berate him for using.
They all have a hot on for Cubby.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
It has to do with the medication, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they wanted to berate. I'm like, dude, you're not coming in if you're going to do that. And I kicked him out.
They had that dink the other night on Sobs. It was the same fucking thing. Like, I put a comment in there and said he went to the IC Spin School of Dick. School of Prick. That's what I put on there.
IC actually came on one of my daytime streams just earlier, and him and Deplorable both came in, and IC was actually admitting to what we were pointing out in his observation. He actually is humbling himself somewhat. It's weird because he brought the one that was on the mountaintop with the railing where they actually show east to west, try to show east to west curvature because it's not in a line with the. Yeah, and we're looking at like, does that conform to the curvature of the Earth, and how far away is that horizon? Why are we seeing horizon at that distance? And Chris brought up the math. He figured out how much angle you're getting in that east to west, and like, dude, that won't fit the curvature at all. He's like, that's a red herring. Don't go there. That's what IC Spin said. Like, that's not. Well, we're actually looking for curvature.
Yeah, and you're never going to see it. Nope. You've never seen it. You've never seen curvature. You've only seen optical. Yeah. You've only seen optical curvature. You've seen it in your eye. It doesn't mean that there's physical curvature. Your body's orientation is always straight up. You never ever angle forward or back unless you're walking up and down a hill. And that's about it. It's the only curvature you're ever going to experience.
Yeah, and that's what the guy who gave us the pitch data, the NTSD, he's saying, well, I was on a hill. And like, yeah, that's the only way you're going to see any curvature, a hill. Yeah.
You went around on the roller coaster and did the loop-de-loop, right? Well, that's curvature.
Well, he's saying that's what makes up the curvature of the Earth. And I'm like, okay, dude.
No, the Earth isn't a treadmill.
No, it isn't.
I can't turn around the opposite direction it's spinning and just take one step every hour and sit in the same spot. It doesn't work.
Yabba dabba do.
These guys are in fantasy land shit again. That's why I'm saying it's
Yeah.
It's pathetically bad now.
Yeah. All right, let's do this again.
Did by light and shadow. The little stuffed toy, however, which is a digital artifact being interacted with in real time
Look at
through
that string on
augmented
that
virtual reality, shows no shadow on her leg
It's floating.
because it doesn't physically exist to cast a shadow. If you missed my last video showing how NASA astronauts use augmented virtual reality technology to fake like they are interacting with
Those
floating
lenses,
objects,
dude.
be sure to watch that one next. For everyone else, thanks so much for helping share these videos far and wide. Watching so many new people wake up thanks to all this obvious fakery has been great to see. And
I
so
agree
have
with
the
you.
laughable
Here they are.
defenses being
Who's
rolled
this?
out by the...
You got Craig. We've got not a Professor Dave, and Simon Doofus, and Coon. Now, I've talked to two of these characters. And I used
Lucky you.
I know, it's been fun. And this guy up here, Simon Dan, when I first got involved in the arena, I was on Facebook and they were giving me his feeds, and I'm like, wait a minute, none of this makes sense. And I was talking to people in his chat on Facebook, and they're like, "Oh, we get your point." And he banned me from his Facebook.
Of course, because you're making a little too much sense. You can't have that.
No.
Oh, God Almighty.
Oh, this has been fun, D man.
Good to see you, brother.
Good seeing you too, dude. And I got to get that picture of Moose. You got to send it to me.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Quit lying to yourself, D man. Quit lying.
I'm a sick son of a bitch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, got to be in this day and age, I guess. You develop it over time, though, right?
Yeah, it's a fun sick.
Yeah, it is. McFlurry. Terrence called him McFlurry. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. The kids they should have been here 20 minutes ago.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Have fun with the kids.
Oh, I will. It's going to be a quick 3 hours. It goes by fast, and then
Yeah.
I gotta go work.
Keep you busy. The time quick.
Well, it depends if Dad gets the youngest one changed and cleaned up before I get there. It makes it a lot easier. But usually, if I get there a little later in the afternoon, like they'll be taking naps. Some days, not all of them. And it's easy to watch kids while they're taking naps, isn't it?
Yeah. So before you go, listen, Deplorable, we know you're hurting inside. Yeah. We're all here for you, in your transition to flat Earth.
Yeah.
We just want to let you know that we'll welcome you with open arms when you're ready.
Yeah. I'm just going to pull this up one more time before we go. Where the island is. He keeps talking about it. Look at how far it is away from the actual. Yeah. You'll see it. Come on, there it goes. There, we'll make it big for everybody. The island he's talking about is even further down from the observation here.
It's right on that little peak over there. But.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to dig through Pablo's streams. He does them all the time, dude. And his bigger streams, and I guarantee you'll catch a glimpse of that island at some point.
Yeah, you might catch
it. He does it
all dependent on where the sun is. And
yeah. That's still 22 miles, dude. 22.
It's going to be really hard to see something from that distance that is that low on the water.
Yeah, I bet you if you had a telescope, you could do it.
You could probably zoom into it, yeah. But I mean, I'm sure it's going to be, because, like I said, because of that shit layer over the water, I'm sure it's going to cause all kinds of freaking optical havoc.
Later, everybody. JJ's all right. See you later, fam.
See everybody in chat.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to play out with a song. You got any suggestions, D-Man?
No, not really. Well, so I play Chris, what's his name?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Shine Like a Raven.
Shine Like a Raven, y'all.
Shine Like a Raven, Deplorable.
Yeah. And grow a pair, dude. But I think he needs a mindset. He needs to get his head clear,
Yeah, maybe this will help.
Take a vacation. Yeah.
We want to help.
Yeah, we do. We're not here to make your cognitive dissonance go away, but we're not here to make it worse. We're trying to solve the problem.
Yeah.
All right, night, everybody, or afternoon. Everybody.
In the valley of the shadows, land of the scorpion, stung by the darkness, swimming in all the poison. On his angel music, some angel music, so dang out down here. I need some angel music, so to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I plead, show me some mercy. Grandma, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun, a little bit of light, just a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun, with a little bit of light. I can shine like a raven. I can shine like a raven. I can shine like a raven in the land of the shadows, the valley of the scorpion. Stung by the darkness, swimming in out the poison. I need some angel music. I need some angel music. I want some angel music. The song to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I play. Show me some mercy. Grandpa, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven with a little bit of soul, a little bit of light, just a little bit of soul. Black feather glisten, just a little bit of light, a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven, shine like a raven. Black feather glisten. Pull me up from the Snake River. I want to be one. Pull me up from the Snake River. I want to know freedom. Oh,
That was fun, guys. All right, I'll see you on my next one. It'll be later.